We're on. Are we on?
Almost, 1 second.
I was thinking we could.
Okay. I'd like to call this meeting to order at 7:12, the planning board meeting, and we certainly have a quorum. Everybody's here. So our agenda for tonight, let's just start with, there's no one for public comment. Any committee member want to make a statement or inform us of anything? Okay. So then, on our agenda is the Kevin Sexton trustee subdivision application denial that we voted on and are here to vote on again. Yes, Beth.
Not again, this is a separate one. This is, the board previously voted on 538, 548. This will be a vote on 230, 270. But the board did previously vote to deny
The application. That's what I meant.
This is just the written decision.
Right. This is the official written decision. And you all have it in your packets?
Yep.
Yes?
Through the
So,
Vice Chair, I do have two corrections.
You know what, you probably need a,
Thank you. Through the Vice Chair, I do have two corrections on this that were typos. One is in paragraph 3. The last sentence should be, I think it said merely was misspelled, so merely is a correction. And then in paragraph 7, I'm sorry,
yeah.
in paragraph 5, there should be a period after cul-de-sac. So those are just two corrections as through the Vice Chair as you move forward with reading this. Thank you.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
If I may, I have a third correction.
Okay.
Yeah, we had this on the last one, on page 5 of 5, where it says, this is to certify that 20 days, I believe. It has to be added, the word days. Yeah, we had that last time, too. This is to certify that 20 days have elapsed after this decision.
Oh, days is on mine. It's not on yours?
In the
Nope.
first days up here.
On page 5?
Yep.
Oh, yes, 20 days. I see that. Okay. So let's amend it as corrected. Any discussion?
I don't see why there should be a period there. There's a phrase.
Hearing none. I'm going to attempt to read this, but I don't have my glasses, so bear with me.
Not saying they're going to work. They snap. The other end. Just pull.
Thank you, Alfred.
Any better?
Much better. Thank you. Findings. 1, Section 300-1.3 of the Wellfleet Rules and Regulation governing the subdivision of land. Regulation states in pertinent part, these regulations have been adopted for the purpose of protecting the safety, convenience, and welfare of the inhabitants of Wellfleet by regulating the laying out and construction of ways in subdivisions, providing access to the several lots therein. In achieving these purposes, the powers of the board shall be exercised with due regard for 1.3.a, the provision of adequate access to all of the lots in a subdivision by ways that will be safe and convenient for travel. And 1.3.c, reducing danger to life and limb in the operation of motor vehicles. 1.3.d, securing safety in the case of fire, flood, panic, and other emergency. 2. Section 300-4.3.e of the regulation states, there shall be access to all lots via streets and portions of streets, no part of which shall be less than 10 feet elevation. 3. The board finds that the adequate access to all of the lots in a subdivision by ways that will be safe and convenient for travel, referred to in Section 1.3.a, as elucidated in the other subsections of Section 300-1.3 and in Section 300-4.3.e, means safe and adequate access to the buildable area of every lot in the subdivision, not merely to some small non-buildable portion of the lot. 4. Under Section 300-4.4 of the regulations, dead-end streets greater than 1,000 feet in length are not allowed. 5. The proposed definitive plan shows a street of approximately 622 feet in length, ending at a cul-de-sac abutting proposed Lot 7.
Excuse me,
However-
through the chair, through the vice chair, the period, yes, would be just, again, at the end of, it would be, the first sentence in section 5 is, the proposed definitive plan shows a street of approximately 622 feet in length, ending at a cul-de-sac, period.
Number 5, the proposed definitive plan shows a street of approximately 622 feet in length, ending at a cul-de-sac. The street does not reach the buildable area of Lot 8. 6, reaching the buildable area of Lot 8 would require traversing what the applicant refers to as a driveway leading from the cul-de-sac. The driveway is 600 feet long and 14 feet wide. The board finds that the driveway to the buildable area of Lot 8 is in actuality an extension of the proposed street, making the proposed length 1,222 feet. 8. The board finds that this configuration is an attempt to avoid the dead-end street length limitation of the regulations by calling a portion of the street a driveway. Indeed, under the applicant's interpretation of the regulations, the driveway itself could be miles in length and still satisfy the dead-end street length limitation. The board finds that this is inconsistent with the purpose of the dead-end street length limitation of safety of access and access of emergency and other vehicles in the event the street is blocked. 9. The board further finds that the driveway does not comply with the regulations' requirements as to street width and construction. 10. The fire department, in an email to the applicant dated July 7, 2025, stated that it would not approve the driveway access to Lot 8 of 600 feet. 11. There is no alternative emergency access to Lot 8 provided for. 12. Although the applicant suggested that so-called Duck Pond Road could be used for secondary emergency access to Lot 8, the applicant also took the position before the board that Duck Pond Road is not a public way and can be blocked at any time by any of the eventual owners of lots in the subdivision. Furthermore, Duck Pond Road at one point leaves the proposed subdivision property owned by the applicant and traverses over land owned by an abutter, and if the applicant is correct that the abutter, then the abutter could also block the use of Duck Pond Road. 13. Based on the above, the board finds that adequate and safe access to Lot 8 is not provided for as required by the regulations. The board inquired whether the applicant would be willing to revise the definitive plan to eliminate Lot 8, and the applicant stated no. That should be in quotes.
Yeah.
Decision. under Mass General Law, Chapter 41, Section 81-U, and the provisions of the regulations discussed above, the board determined that the definitive plan, subdivision plan of Alfred Smith Road at 230 and 270 Old Kings Highway, revised through June 30th, 2025, does not comply with the subdivision control law or the regulations because A, adequate and safe access is not provided to Lot 8, specifically the buildable area of Lot 8, and B, when properly viewed as an entire street, the proposed street and driveway providing access to the buildable area of Lot 8 would be a dead-end street longer than the regulations allow, and the so-called driveway portion would be otherwise non-compliant with the regulations' design requirements for streets. Any discussion, questions?
I have a question. Just going back to paragraph 5. Going back to well, it's not on. Okay. Going back to paragraph 5, is the wording abutting proposed lot 7 removed?
Yes,
Okay,
I
Thank
should
you.
not have read it.
thank you.
Anyone else? Do I have a motion?
I'll move it. I move to adopt the hearing decision denying the application filed on April 9th, 2024, the definitive subdivision plan titled Definitive Subdivision Plan of Alfred Smith Road at 230 and 270 Old Kings Highway, revised through January 30th, 2025.
June 30th.
Excuse me, June.
Sorry, yeah, June.
My mistake.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. Okay, let's take a roll call vote. We'll start with you, Bonnie.
Aye.
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 Excuse me, sorry, was
Yes.
there a second?
Yes.
Oh, who? Oh, Don,
I second.
thank you, sorry.
I'm a non-voting member at this point.
Alfred.
Aye.
Al?
I wasn't here for the discussion or any of this, so I'm going to recuse myself from this. Or
No, you're going to abstain.
abstain. I'm going to abstain from this vote.
Okay. Beth Singer, aye. So, Town Planner Beth,
Yes.
do you need signatures tonight? How do you want to do that? Do you want me to sign something, or?
I would actually like you, the only signature we need is you, Beth Singer, as vice chair. Is there, I actually have to be out tomorrow, so I cannot file this with town clerk tomorrow. Is there a way, could you come by the office on Friday to sign and I'll make the revisions?
Oh, sure.
Okay, and that would be great. And then
Okay.
then on Friday, I will bring it to the town clerk for filing.
Okay,
Thank you.
we'll
Do
do
we
it
need to
Friday.
close this? Do we need to close this?
It's a meeting, not a hearing, so,
I didn't hear
Just
you.
wanted to make sure.
but officially, we can close this meeting, yes.
Yes, so I need a motion to close this meeting. Alfred, are you moving to close the meeting?
I am.
And Don, your second?
So
Okay,
no-
all
no
those in
report
favor of
or-
Not yet.
closing the meeting?
Just, I think it's just on.
This section of the meeting?
of this-
Correct.
Ah,
Do we have?
Yes, I still have to do the town planner
Okay,
report.
okay. So closing this portion of the meeting, and we'll move on our agenda.
Yes.
All those in favor?
aye.
Okay, town planner report.
So, town planner report, the We've been waiting for the draft regulations to come down from EOHLC on seasonal communities. Those have just come out, so I can distribute that to all of you for your review and comment. So if you do have any comments, once I distribute that to you, please let me know what your comments may be, and then I can communicate that, your comments to EOHLC.
So these are proposed.
Yes, it is proposed. And that's it?
Bonnie?
Yeah, will this be an agenda item for a meeting in the near future, or what?
Yes, it would be an agenda item to revise the zoning for the Wellfleet zoning bylaws for ADUs and seasonal community. So that will be an agenda item, ongoing discussion, and hopefully we'll be going to the Springtown meeting to amend the zoning for ADUs regarding the Affordable Homes Act and seasonal communities.
So Beth, can we assume we'll have the materials in advance of our next meeting, and it'll be on the agenda in 2 weeks?
Yeah, just,
I think that's a great idea. Yes. So I'll make sure that is sent out at the very latest by the beginning of next week, hopefully on Friday, since I'll be out tomorrow. But
Terrific. Can't wait to read it. And our next meeting is October 15th, and Jerry Parent will be chairing that. Liaison reports or correspondence reports? Don't think we have any. Bonnie?
yeah, just to say I attended my first Community Preservation Committee meeting,
Oh, how fun.
and then got a really good briefing from Jen and Gary. And so I'm looking forward to seeing the proposals.
I think that's the best committee for every town to be on. I just think it's so much fun. But I was a recipient of funds as the superintendent of schools multiple times. It's a great resource for the
Yeah.
community. Yeah, thank you for doing that.
It is. Oh, like you said, it's a pleasure. Yeah.
Okay. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion that we adjourn tonight's meeting.
Thank you.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.